Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are the first team in the Power Rangers franchise, adapted from the Japanese Super Sentai series Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger. They are a group of teenage heroes chosen to defend Earth from evil forces, especially the witch Rita Repulsa, who was accidentally freed from her imprisonment on the moon. When Rita begins attacking Earth, the wise being Zordon, along with his robot assistant Alpha 5, selects 5 teenagers and gives them special powers through power morphers and power coins, allowing them to transform into the Power Rangers. The original members are Jason Lee Scott as the Red Ranger, Zach Taylor as the Black Ranger, Billy Cranston as the Blue Ranger, Trini Kwan as the Yellow Ranger, and Kimberly Hart as the Pink Ranger. Later, Tommy Oliver is introduced as the Green Ranger under Rita's control before becoming an ally, and he eventually gains new powers as the White Ranger, strengthening the team further. As the series continues, some members are replaced, with Rocky DeSantos becoming Red Ranger, Adam Park becoming Black Ranger, and Aisha Campbell becoming Yellow Ranger, while Billy remains the Blue Ranger for a long time. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers become heroes not by accident, but by being chosen and empowered by Zordon to protect Earth, combining teamwork, martial arts, and their dinosaur-themed powers to battle evil and save the world. Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers. The Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers are a team of 5 aquatic humanoid rangers from the planet Aquitar, an ocean world inhabited by water-based beings called Aquitians, and they serve as temporary heroes on Earth when the original Mighty Morphin team is unable to fight. Their origin begins on Aquitar, where 5 chosen warriors were selected to defend their home planet from threats like Hydrohog, making them an already established ranger team before ever arriving on Earth. When Master Vile turned the Mighty Morphin Rangers into children and left Earth defenseless, Zordon contacted Aquitar and called these Rangers for help, and they answered by traveling to Earth to battle the invading monsters and protect the planet until the original Rangers could be restored. The team consists of 5 members, each with a specific role, including Delphine, the White Aquitar Ranger, who serves as the calm and wise leader, Orico, the Red Aquitar Ranger, who acts as the field commander, Sestro, the Blue Aquitar Ranger, who is the technical expert, Corcus, the Black Aquitar Ranger, who is a skilled fighter, and Tydeus, the Yellow Aquitar Ranger, who provides strength and power. Together, they successfully defend Earth, defeat enemy forces, and then return to Aquitar once the situation is stabilized, making their role short but important in the transition between Ranger eras.
Power Rangers Zeo. The Power Rangers Zeo are the next evolution of the original Mighty Morphin team, formed after their previous powers were destroyed and their command center was lost, leaving them temporarily powerless until they discovered the legendary Zeo crystal hidden in the ruins, which restored their abilities and transformed them into a stronger and more advanced team to face a new threat known as the Machine Empire, with Zordon declaring that the old Power Rangers were gone and replaced by a more powerful force powered by the crystal's energy, meaning they did not exactly become Super Sentai, but instead gained new powers inspired by the Japanese series Choriki Sentai O-Ranger, while remaining an American team. The core members are Tommy Oliver as Zeo Ranger V Red and leader, Adam Park as Zeo Ranger 4 Green and second in command, Tanya Sloan as Zeo Ranger 2 Yellow, who joins the team, and Catherine Hilliard as Zeo Ranger I Pink, while Trey of Triforia later appears as the powerful Gold Ranger, whose role is eventually shared with Jason Lee Scott. Together they use the Zeo crystal energy to become stronger than before and defend Earth, proving that when your old powers break, you just upgrade instead of uninstalling like a normal person. Power Rangers Turbo. The Power Rangers Turbo are a team of heroes in the 5th season of the Power Rangers franchise, adapted from the Super Sentai series Gekuso Sentai Car Ranger, and they gain a new set of car-themed powers to defend Earth from the space pirate Divatox. Their origin begins after the Zeo Rangers defeat Malagor, when Zordon and Alpha 5 create and grant them the Turbo powers so they can continue protecting Angel Grove from new threats, and this transformation is introduced in Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, before continuing in the series, where they battle Divatox and her forces while being guided by mentors like Demetria after Zordon leaves for Eltar. The original members are Tommy Oliver as the Red Turbo Ranger and leader, Justin Stewart as the Blue Turbo Ranger, who is uniquely a child able to morph into an adult-sized Ranger, Adam Park as the Green Turbo Ranger, Tanya Sloan as the Yellow Turbo Ranger, and Catherine Hillard as the Pink Turbo Ranger. Later in the season, the team passes their powers to a new group, marking one of the biggest cast changes in the series, with TJ Johnson becoming the new Red Turbo Ranger and leader, Carlos Vallarta as the Green Turbo Ranger, Ashley Hammond as the Yellow Turbo Ranger, Cassie Chan as the Pink Turbo Ranger, while Justin remains as the Blue Turbo Ranger.
Power Rangers in Space. Power Rangers in Space follows a team of heroes who take the fight beyond Earth after the events of the previous season when their powers were destroyed and their mentor Zordon was captured by evil forces. Determined to save him, the former Turbo Rangers travel into space and encounter Andros, a lone Red Ranger from the planet KO-35, who is already battling the villains and searching for his kidnapped sister, and after proving themselves worthy, they are given new powers through astromorphers and officially become the Space Rangers. The team is led by Andros, the Red Space Ranger, joined by Carlos Vallarta as the Black Space Ranger, TJ Johnson as the Blue Space Ranger, Ashley Hammond as the Yellow Space Ranger, and Cassie Chan as the Pink Space Ranger, all of whom were previously Turbo Rangers who adapted to their new roles in space. And later they are joined by Zane, the Silver Space Ranger, who had been in a suspended state after being injured in battle before awakening to help the team.
Together, they operate from the Astro Megaship, with allies like Alpha 6 and Deca,
while facing powerful enemies such as Astronema and the Psycho Rangers, and their journey becomes one of the most important in the franchise as they ultimately work to defeat evil on a universal scale and bring closure to the long-running conflict surrounding Zordon. Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. The Power Rangers Lost Galaxy are a team of spacefaring heroes who protect a massive colony ship called Terra Venture as it journeys through the universe in search of a new home, facing threats like the villain Trakina and her armies. Their origin begins when several characters travel to the distant planet Miranoi, where 5 ancient weapons known as the Quasar Sabers choose worthy individuals. When Leo Corbett and 4 others pull these mystical swords from stone, they are granted ranger powers and become the Lost Galaxy Rangers. The main members are Leo Corbett as the Red Ranger, Damon Henderson as the Green Ranger, Kai Chen as the Blue Ranger, Maya as the Yellow Ranger, and Kendrix Morgan, who is later replaced by Carone as the Pink Ranger, while Mike Corbett becomes the Magna Defender, an allied warrior with similar powers. Unlike earlier teams, they are not directly connected to previous Rangers at first, making them a fresh group with their own story. Their powers are tied to the mystical sabers and the Galactabeasts, giant animal spirits that aid them in combat, reinforcing the idea that their abilities come from an ancient and almost magical source rather than purely scientific means, which is why their origin feels closer to a classic Super Sentai-style legend, just with more space travel and a lot more alien drama thrown in.
Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. The Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue are a unique team in the franchise because they were not chosen by destiny or magic, but by a government organization called Lightspeed. When demons led by Queen Banshira threatened the city of Mariner Bay, Captain William Mitchell formed Lightspeed, a rescue-based military operation, and selected 5 skilled civilians to become Rangers using entirely man-made technology connected to the Morphin grid, making them the first team whose powers, weapons, and Zords had no mystical origin at all. Their identities were also public from the start, which is pretty rare, so no awkward hiding behind sunglasses and hoodies. The original members are Carter Grayson as the Red Lightspeed Ranger, a brave firefighter, Chad Lee as the Blue Ranger, a calm lifeguard and marine expert, Joel Rawlings as the Green Ranger, a flashy stunt pilot, Kelsey Winslow as the Yellow Ranger, an energetic extreme sports athlete, and Dana Mitchell as the Pink Ranger, a skilled paramedic and also the captain's daughter. Later, they are joined by Ryan Mitchell, the Titanium Ranger, who starts off under the control of the demons before switching sides and helping the team. Together, this team of rescue professionals becomes Power Rangers not through fate, but through training, technology, and a boss who basically said, "Congratulations, you are now superheroes, please do not crash the giant robots." Power Rangers Time Force. The Power Rangers Time Force are a team of futuristic law enforcement officers from the year 3000 who become Power Rangers to stop dangerous mutant criminals threatening history. Their origin begins when the criminal Ransik escapes from the future to the year 2001, prompting 4 Time Force officers, Jen Scotts, Lucas Kendall, Tripp, and Katie Walker, to chase him through time using advanced technology and their organization's time travel capabilities.
Once in the past, they discover their transformation devices, called chronomorphers, are DNA locked, meaning they cannot activate them fully on their own. So they search for the ancestor of their original Red Ranger, Alex Drake, and find Wesley Collins, who unlocks the morphers and becomes the new Red Ranger, officially forming the team. From that point, they operate in the present era, protecting the timeline and stopping Ransic's forces, while adapting to life in the past and learning to work together as a true superhero team rather than just officers.
The main members are Wesley Collins as the Red Ranger,
Jen Scotts as the Pink Ranger and leader, Lucas Kendall as the Blue Ranger, Katie Walker as the Yellow Ranger, and Tripp as the Green Ranger, with Eric Myers later joining as the Quantum Ranger using advanced Time Force technology. Together, they evolve from disciplined future police into full-fledged Power Rangers, using teamwork, trust, and their time-based powers to defend the past, present, and future.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching until the end. I'll be back for more videos, so make sure to like and subscribe.